So Shadow of the Erdtree just dropped. Kinda exciting, isn't it?
For those who don't know, Elden Ring is one of my favorite games of all time, and I think it's the case for...
Leave a like because Young is relatable. Yes.
a lot of people. I've said this before. What Ocarina of Time was to my childhood, Elden Ring was to my adulthood.
What Chrono Trigger, Castlevania, Pokemon, Mario, whatever he just said, Zelda, was to my childhood. Leave a like because relatable. Nah, I'm kidding. I actually almost played none of that stuff. I played different things.
Where it left me in such awe that I just couldn't believe that just the sheer scale of the game, the sheer density of content, and just how much I kept discovering. I was blown away by Elden Ring.
Every time Young talks about a game, and he's like, "Oh, it's so good, it's so amazing, wow, guys, really good." I always have the feeling that he hasn't played the game at all. Like, he hasn't even watched a gameplay video of it, honestly. That's what I get from him when he speaks about games that are good and amazing.
And suffice to say that when they announced a DLC, I was ecstatic. And what's exciting is that the game, the base game Elden Ring, came out 2 years ago, February of 2022. It's been 2 years. This DLC has been in development for a while, so I imagine it's going to be decently expansive. And now we finally got a trailer, and I want to react with you guys. First impressions, let me tell you, I mean, it's got over...
Didn't we already know that it's going to be actually kind of super huge?
1.3 million views in just 2 hours, and it's got like a 99% likes to dislikes ratio. So that already says a lot. Now let's watch the trailer and see what we can look forward to. Here we go.
Peggy 16.
Pure and radiant, he wields love to shrive clean the hearts of men.
Slow start, cryptic images, mumbo jumbo speak. That is definitely that is definitely a Dark Souls game.
There is nothing more terrifying.
Oh, the mood and the vibe and the atmosphere already.
That's a player character, isn't it? Yep.
Whoa, okay.
Oh, something changed.
In that forsaken place, blood must spill. Blood of your fellows. The Erdtree faithful.
Yeah, Elden Ring does have an obsession with pots. It is what it is.
They were never saints. They just happened to be on the losing side of a war.
There we go. That's the gameplay I'm talking about, boys. A furnace. Or I think this is more like a brazier. A living brazier. Bam! Elden Ring fans are literally jizzing themselves.
Whoa, okay.
Wow.
Mother.
Okay, fucking relax, Young. I mean, it looks good, but it's not that impressive. Like, relax there a little bit.
Wouldst thou truly lordship sanction
Hmm.
in one so
That looks more interesting now.
bereft of light?
Ooh.
Oh boy. That actually looked not bad for ranged weapons, huh? Yo, MF got hands. Now that's actually good. Okay, we're back to hands, boys. Look at that. Some Bruce Lee action up in here. Now this is where you get excited. Woo. Okay.
I presume you, too, are keen to know.
Okay.
What?
Just what kind of mechanism?
Bro. When magic wasn't easy enough, now they just had auto stun locking ranged weapons. 10 out of 10.
Alright, there's so much like new stuff already.
Oh, that was good.
Those stripped of the race of gold shall all meet death in the embrace of restless.
By the way, prediction time, boys, okay? Prediction time. So he's obviously pulling out the weapon. He's gonna actually pull out his head and it's gonna stay on the weapon. Bam.
Of the race of gold
Obviously.
shall all meet death in the embrace of restless flame.
Come now, touch the withered arm, and travel to the realm of shadow. I will not be far behind. May we meet again.
It looks like that's the last boss, I'm assuming, right?
Yeah, I mean,
Ah, and a new mommy because of reasons, I guess. Makes sense. By the way, that's a dude, and he doesn't seem to have corruption, so no.
new bosses, new weapons, new enemies, and new locations. This is pretty much what we wanted. I'm very curious to see like where this new location lies, like what part of the open world map they'll reveal to have.
Wasn't also that confirmed? I guess it doesn't really matter which part where it is, as long as it is.
Have this new location. Plenty of people already gonna get to analyzing this trailer.
Probably.
And I'm sure there are gonna be plenty of discoveries.
Hey, if one Dark Souls game can create content for 10 years for a channel, one trailer can at least feed the Dark Souls channel for a half a year, okay?
But it's just, man, the aesthetic of Elden Ring is so unlike anything I've ever seen. And there's just so much incredible imagery across just this one trailer alone. Just so many of these cinematic shots could be wallpapers and desktop images.
Actually, most of them are.
But yeah, there's so much here. Like I don't even know where to begin. And the Elden Ring lore is so expansive. It's almost like hard to wrap your head around it unless you like.
The Elden Ring lore is not expansive. No one knows what's happening exactly. Okay, there are theories. There's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of theories. My theory is that someone just took a little bit of LSD. And bam, and then considering it's all like that someone and they thought, well, someone's probably gonna figure out lore around this. It's way too random to not create a random string of events that happen. Now, granted, there are some things that do make sense, even why the horse is really small on that one guy. But it is what it is.
Like really dig into it, and it's been a minute for me since I've like really looked hardcore into the Elden Ring lore, but I mean, goddamn, this feels substantial. It doesn't feel like just a few hours and you're done. This feels like we're gonna spend quite a bit of time.
Honestly, I mean, you can't really tell that from the trailer. Honestly, you can't tell that at all, in my opinion. It's just the fact that it is Elden Ring, and we expect good things from Elden Ring. That's why we think this is going to be a lot. Also, again, I think there was some kind of confirmed leak or something that says that the Shadow of the Erdtree is going to be half or the exact same size as the base game or something like that. Essentially completely ridiculously large.
Time And I mean, vistas and sites like this, it's just...
I mean, are you a gamer even if you haven't seen something like this? Dude, off the top of my head, I know that Lost Ark has a location like this, and there are probably games I'm forgetting that have similar locations like this, okay? This is not really unique.
I mean, this looks insane. I just want more Elden Ring. I don't care in what shape or form it comes in, but this looks stunning already on its own.
Looks pretty good,
Let's see what people are saying online. The most excited I've been for a DLC in literal years. Have they announced the release date? June 21st, 2024.
When is June? Who knows?
And you can pre-order right now. So June is like, I mean, right now it's February, March, April, May, June. It's only 4 months away. I'm also curious what the price of this DLC is.
$40.
Let's see if we can go to the website. All right, so it looks like we got 2 editions for this DLC. The base edition for this is $40. So that's a substantial price point for a DLC. And hopefully the amount of content in this DLC will reflect that.
Wait, is it? Is he saying this is expensive? Dude, Diablo's DLC is going to be more expensive than the base game. What do you mean? $40 for the DLC? Not that expensive.
I get the feeling that it absolutely will. Again, this DLC has been in development for like 2 years. And
Wow.
This is From Software talking about. And I mean, just looking at the trailer alone, you can see just how much content they've added. So I have a feeling that this is going to offer at least a few dozen hours worth of content. I hope so, at least. And then we have the premium bundle of Shadow of the Erdtree, which is $10 more, $50. And that includes the DLC itself, or the expansion itself, and then the Shadow of the Erdtree bonus gesture, as well as the Shadow of the Erdtree digital art book and original soundtrack. So if you...
Bro, that's such a scam, by the way. Dude, if any other game did this, oh, you can buy the soundtrack and blah, 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 it's gonna be... Okay, people would call that a scam. Because, you know, bonus gesture and OST for $10? Nah, fam, that's not actually worth it. Other games sell OST for $3, okay? $5? Some sell for $15, admittedly, but you know, that only because people love Elden Ring is this gonna fly. Otherwise, bro, this is just literally a scam. Also, I can almost perfectly overlay on my mouse with Young Yaz. We are now one.
Original soundtrack. So a few little goodies for an extra $10 for me.
But yeah, I get the people that want to buy the soundtrack, by the way. I know you exist, and I know you don't care. Is it $2, $5, $10, or even 20? Ha! Oh, I got scared. That's my soundtrack for my phone. That actually scared me. I was in the moment, boys.
It doesn't seem like it's worth the extra $10. I'm probably just gonna...
Actually, also, that's my mom, so, I'm gonna answer. Anyway, this was Yongi.
Yongi.
Yeah. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.